guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. And in this episode we will take on Chelsea, who currently sit 4th on the table, so should be a good matchup. Man United is starting to push us along in the table. They're only 5 points behind us, so it will be a big swing game. And then we have our second leg of the Champions League here against PSG. We got a 3-goal lead, but all can change, as we saw in the Real Madrid one, where they came out firing in the second half of that matchup as well. So let's get into this episode, see if we can get a victory and move ourselves along in the table, and then also advance here in the Champions League. So we'll get into the game against Chelsea. It will be the B squad rolling out here. So it will be Magnussen, Zayatev, Karici, Exlos across the back, with Burns and Dursun holding up the midfield, with Ross, Lekkonen, Miro, and Jessen leading the charge. And we'll get this game underway. Oh, they get behind us and it goes wide of the net. Good build-up for Chelsea, but just unable to find the back little corner. Fuentes comes out and closes down the angle, and it goes wide. Oh, Ross, a nice interception right in the middle. Has a chance, goes to Burns. Burns looks for some space, has to go back, lays it off to Dursun, who moves forward, gets to the edge of the box, takes a long-range shot, and bangs it off the post. Dursun opens it up 1-0. Not a lot of offense for Morecambe FC moving forward, but they finally get a chance in the long-range shot with Dursun coming downhill, gets to the edge of the box and just launches it, kisses it off the post, and into the back of the net it goes. Morecambe FC on top now, 1-0 over Chelsea. Dursun carries it up, goes right to Jessen in the midfield. He's going to try and get around his man. He can't. Can he chip it over to Miro? He can't. No, Lekkonen gets the ball. Jessen drives on. Long-range shot. Has a chance. He puts it in. Morecambe FC find 2. And it's Morecambe FC with 2 long-range shots that beat the keeper. Not exactly how we drew it up, but the ball lands to our feet and we take advantage. And Jessen puts in another one for the year in unbelievable 7 goals this year for Jessen. Really coming on strong as a second striker. Lekkonen lays it right off to him. Defense all over him. Has a chance and pops it in the lower right-hand corner. And it goes in. Morecambe FC 2-0. Ross goes to Burns, shoots it up to Lekkonen now. Lekkonen has Miro running on the outside, and he gets onto the ball. Miro is going to drive right into the box. Can he find some space? Cuts back inside, centers it to Lekkonen. Oh, shot on in 3-0. Morecambe FC come back right off the kickoff and put in another one. And Morecambe FC flying through the game right now. Number 4, Chelsea having no problems. As we take him down, it's 3-0. Miro cuts inside, lays it right to Lekkonen in the middle, and he pops it right past the keeper into the back of the net. 3-0. Chelsea, top of the box. Karici sticks his foot in and can't get it, but Fuentes, a big bailout at the back, goes out for a corner to end the first half. Corner here for Chelsea. They'll line it up. Time winding down into extra time. Jessen will deflect this one away. Gets around the slide tackle, and he'll just boot this one long. End the first half. It's 3-0 as Morecambe FC dominate Chelsea here in the first half. Burns comes down the wing. Has a chance, shoots it off to Ross. Ross, he's going to drive in, comes in, sends it off right to Park. A tap in for Park, and it's in. Morecambe FC 4-0. Ross and Park connect one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Ross just rolls it right to him. And it's an easy tap in for the man who's been here since day one, leading the charge. Gets another goal here in the Premier League. Ross, just a simple tap, sends it a little long, but Park's on it and taps it home. It's a goal for the man who's been here since the beginning, carrying us up the leagues, and he puts another one in here in the Premier. Oh, and a long shot sees Chelsea get one back here, and they can celebrate a little bit. Good for them. They kept one past Fuentes. They finally put one near the net. And it's a long-range shot from Arthur. They pounce on it. The ball bounces around. Donaghy just can't get his foot in there. And it's a perfect shot. It's 4-1. Chelsea drive right to the middle. They lay it off. They get in behind. A shot goes on, and it's 4-2 as Chelsea come roaring back, trying to make up the difference as they put on their starters. and they try to gain one back here against the number 1 team. It's Morecambe FC, now 4-2 here against Chelsea. And that'll do it. Morecambe FC hold off Chelsea right till the end. It's 4-2 Morecambe FC as they just put it on Chelsea. Yeah, they scored 2 goals, but it's right at the end. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Split shots, pretty much split possession, but Morecambe FC take the victory. Lekkonen a 9.3, Dursun a 9.0, Fuentes 7.6, Exel 7.3, Karichi 8.6, Zaitsev 7.8, Magnuson 7.2, Donahue 6.4, Burns an 8.9, Mueller 9.0, Orlando 6.4, Ross an 8.7, Park an 8.2, Jessen an 8.3, and that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena, here against Chelsea. So we'll move on to the second leg of the Champions League. It's here against PSG. The starters will roll out. We have a 3-0 lead right now, so let's see if he can move on, get the victory, and move on here in the Champions League. And we'll get this game underway. Alderharney turns it over in the midfield. He'll race back, tries to break it up. Kumi's there, slows down the defense, and they'll go to the top. They lay it off. Vergara's there, long shot, and Mbappe puts it past Hawazi, and it's in for an opening goal. 15 minutes in, it's 1-0 PSG, 3-1 on aggregate as they try to pull back, and hopefully this doesn't become a game like Real Madrid where they really pour it on. Morecambe FC is going to have to try and control the ball a little bit better here as we get in early on in the first half. Lacera chucks it in, goes to Sark. Dupont on it now, lays it to Alderharney. Long range shot, can't get there. Billy Hughes on the rebound, taps it home, and Morecambe FC get the goal back here towards the end of the first half. It's going to be 4-1 Morecambe FC on aggregate, 1-1 here in the game, and Billy Hughes just there to tap it home, an easy one. Alderharney puts it on from range, has a chance, but it's knocked away, and it's easy. Easy for Billy Hughes. Defense doesn't have a chance. It's 1-1 Morecambe FC. Top of the box to get through. Vergara takes a big shot right off the knockers, and it's out and cleared for Morecambe FC. Alderharney shoots it long, and Munn finds the end of it. He'll drive in, has a chance, sends in the cross. Billy Hughes, back post off the bar. Oh, and Billy Hughes looking for a second to end the first half, but couldn't quite convert. And that'll do it. Morecambe FC head to halftime, tied even in the game, and up 3 goals on aggregate. Lecante tries to chase it down. Oh, and Vergara just doesn't even try to stick a foot in to try and block that cross, and it goes right into the net. It's 4-2 now on aggregate as PSG come in the 60th minute and put in a goal. Just an ugly one for Vergara. Just never really put his foot out there, never really tried to do anything. Kind of stopped his run. I don't know if he lost his man, but leaves Awazi on an island, and it's 4-2. Sark goes to Dupont, lays it to Mon. Mon puts it on and into the back of the net, and we answer right back. Morecambe FC tie PSG again. It's 2-2, 5-2 on aggregate. 2 away goals give us an extra half. And Morecambe FC are running as Dupont puts it on to Munn. Into the back of the net it goes. Lecante driving forward, comes down the wing, drops it off to Romano now. Romano has a chance, goes to Lopez, long range shot, pull off the post. Had a chance to make it another, but he couldn't quite slot it in. And that'll do it. Morecambe FC dominate PSG again, and we move on to the next round of the Champions League as we take the victory. 5-2, Mbappe and Neymar see themselves out. All that money can't buy you a trophy. See you later, PSG. Morecambe FC's marching on here in the Champions League. It's 5-2 on aggregate, 2-2 here in the game. As they let up a lot of shots, but, we were really just kind of holding on, just trying to maybe control possession. We weren't really going for it. We had the victory. Munn gets the 8.8. Alderharney is 7.3. Awazi is 7.0. Lecante is 7.6. Adabola 7.9. Vergara 7.5. Kumi 7.5. Romano 6.3. Lopez 6.1. O'Grady 6.3. Lacero 7.6. DuPont an 8.6, Billy Hughes an 8.0, Sark 7.1, and that'll do it for Morecambe FC here in the Champions League. So Morecambe FC take the victory over Chelsea and see themselves up the table as Morecambe FC continue to roll. Not quite far enough away to call it yet for the end of the season. We are now only 7 points above Man United, so we get 2 extra points there and we move on in the Champions League. But guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. This way you can find out when all the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, guys, have a good one. That's the way we like it, oh.